I have opened a boutique for this lady, but she never makes profit. All she cares about is to be at every party. And the, and the most annoying part of it is that she uses most of the money earned from the boutique to fund that lifestyle. And I end up restocking the shop. I'm tired of complaining to her mother about this behavior. Uh, she mostly leaves home in the afternoon and comes back in the morning, smelling of weed and alcohol. She doesn't cook or clean, so I've hired a housekeeper. I can't even remember time I had sex with my wife. She disgusts me. I'm tired of people sending me streaks of my wife excessively grinding other men and smoking, drinking in the club. This lifestyle can't end. I want a divorce. But her mother says I should relax. No, but my family wants me to be patient with her, that she might change, and a divorce at this stage will bring them shame. Apprentice say, Wawari obey 7 months in 1 year. No, Shana no be open more no feel so best. But after 1 month, oh, again, I said, yes, you dream be. But Jenenisa will be a boutique, man. Your hand is a boutique. Oh, young fast one, da. Entade woman oh otonwa no de akwaje nani impo ejuma we bia ma no no na chese osan eto niema esen gumu bie timfa so bia ma sika na ba nani je nkwa ge ififie ewia obeba anopa a ne ho bon wi ne ensa ne ha ne kra ne se Snapchat or wa na obi streaky ne se o girl na oni obi biasa e wo club a onu mu insan no me say ha no wakache girl ni maame omuse onya abutre onwe mu no so nebusua se mani njaa no onya abutre asa 7 months de ni wo bebre busua nti omunya abutre counselor
that's what me say emrani is straightforward say a civil marriage ultimate divorce in 7 months emrani my whole kind so you can only divorce after 2 years
after 2 years
yeah if you do a civil marriage you can only divorce after 2 years and he has no case. Number 2, he's a boy who is married. All that he's saying is a loose talk. You should sit up and think. You see, boys who are mistakenly married and they are disturbing girls who wants to be women. This is not a lifestyle that she was not living. That, unfortunately, she has started. She's a club girl. She claps like an animal. And you met her within the club area. And you know what happens in the club. And you want to pick this out of the club. Why are you complaining that she's going to the club? Are you sick? Are you sick? Did you bring her home to change or you brought her as a wife? Now, and in your letter, you never said that she's denying you of sexual intercourse. You say you disgust her, so you don't sleep with her. Who is suffering? Kalubu. The lady is not stopping you from having sexual intercourse with her. You are upset, so you don't want to go closer to her. Yeah. Why is that her problem? No, why is that one her problem? If you think that she disgusts you and then she doesn't look appetizing and she's not calling you and she's the reason why you are not getting the appetite to have sexual intercourse, why are you asking for divorce and you are asking us? You are sick. This is a poor man. And girls should watch out for such poor men.
Counselor, are you supporting say or clubbing?
I want make listen, be who you are till you die.
Will you be happy if you were in a situation?
That you are learning how to clap or you have become a clapping girl. If my wife is used to clapping and we are married first 7 months, she's still clapping, and you think it's a problem to call for divorce, you are sick. Anywhere you went for counseling, your counselor is sick. Whoever blessed the marriage is sick. So what you see, we bring a lot of things up there as problems that must be solved, but we don't think behind it. This is Rosie. Her total lifestyle from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. or beyond is to come and make a point on radio. Then says, I'm married to you now. So when you get on radio, be careful with the comment you say. Some of the things you say, I don't want to hear it. And remember that now you are a wife. Are you sick? Is she not why she's a wife? Like I sit here, I go at home and my husband will say, my wife will tell me that, yes, I think even though you're doing your work, I don't want to interfere in your work. But some of the things you go and the way you touch Rosie, the way the last time she sat on you and took a picture, I think it doesn't go down well with everybody. Can't look at Banje. So boys are getting married and we are not making them matured men. Boys don't marry. Listen to the complaint of the boy. She goes to club and people send me things on Snapchat showing that she's dancing with men. But did you establish a boutique to eat from the boutique, or you establish the boutique to make a name? Any man that opens a shop for you to take off the house is a poor man. And we don't marry poor men. Ask Kofi Aduma. We don't marry poor men.
Any man
who opens a shop for you so that you feed the family through the shop is a poor man. Look at this one. Any man that does that to you, besides say, anytime your husband is demanding it's asking for accountability, he's not wrong. He has established you, and you chose to sit at his shop. Don't be worried. Be accountable for the job you are doing. Don't do what this girl is doing. I agree. But once you are there working, you should be paid. Don't be sitting at your husband's shop as a wife. Sit at the shop and you should be paid. Then I can hear say you are not making profit. And my brother, when you open a shop and employ anybody, they are not making profit. What are you supposed to do? You fire them. You don't close it. What do you close it for? Don't make me angry. What do you mean by that? You open a shop and you put Rosie there, and she's not making profit. Then you close the shop. Are you serious? You fire her. Even in the Bible, when they gave the guy 5 talents, and he didn't say, bind him hands and feet and throw him. So firing started with Jesus Christ. If your wife is running a shop and she's going bankrupt and you are paying her every month, stop paying her, fire her. That is why when you open a shop, let your wife apply. Let her apply for employment. Once you open for her, and it is not because you want to oversee the shop, then that one no application. Can it be a time here? Famody, can you be a famody? I can clap. Famody, it can shall we? Famody, but no, you are like a shall we? Palumo, we, or you are going to be ashing. But no, you are not a shall we? No, Scarlet, no man, no damn few. Can you go to on a wall, Muchuka Gali, but now, more quickly now, you come to 0277. I think I will we should do. We have family divorce. No go 0277 609 644. Don't allow a poor man to marry you. They will frustrate you. They will frustrate you. They will frustrate you. Now, how many years have we had 2 years to our guy. 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. What any talent? Madani tenant will never be. What do you mean? We are saying that any talent. If you have not, but can't let them know. I mean, DPT PPP as a member is shop. What do my brother say? Counselor, but I can't let them know. Counselor, why can't I counselor? Mon catch up na so be calendar nene. Emri nyanga sanga ni is shop. Why? Change one. Rosie na mote. You am content. Abna way. Set up one aboy ni yansa. Yako abna way. Momo se mabna. Abna I say my film star visa. But say mabna. Abna be say 4 years ni mi hu ade. Mi hu ache papa. Be show by difficult say you show see a check. Okay, Rosie. Have you used before? Rosie.
Hi, Abna. Anna.
Hey, Abna. Abna. Now you say, "Me never come by the uncle top. I go shop your man." That's my Jimmy. No shot at the end of Jimmy is out. Many go shopping go to the man. Na on share coin. Kalu na kai. Kalu kra. Abna wo ko there. But say one can't check. And a place now at the park. Nothing. What's it? Maybe I'm a cow. There are times that you don't know how available I am until I get busy. What you give us? What are you going? Are you sure that I'm going? Please don't show me to the book. Hey, you are a bush boy like that. And just small boy, we only get in come after the try match again. Why should I go for and say me and the uncle? They are good in and not saying that. But like, now say we call you Mobi war. Asalam down. You say I say one and you now. I say Councillor Lutro. I say Councillor Lutro. I'm telling you. So what happened was that I went to National Theatre and this guy was there. And or yeah, the see a video or your Snapchat or somebody a video so we post. This my uncle here say anything I do now. Also imagine conversations. And tell me I get binima. Get the class and FM say Councillor Lutro abenyim na ma mbedia akola. Musumu we. Se na many abra be petwa bi dia na bi na wo we dia akot. Se menyim wala wo ama pa. Menyim aba banyim ama. Sa same way. Eti na akwa to be see and no obi antwa picture because in forging picture some people don't act well. You know, how do you are doing your own video call and all of a sudden you Councillor Crown, Councillor you don't do that. Yeah, it's in this as I'm going to say, Jimmy Sammy, and I get them say, guy, no, only that. In the market, Jimmy, I never have no friend. I'm saying, well, I'm okay, I can do someone. I'm not. Yeah, quite a story a tell. But near court now, at your 40 for me, the money I say, but you hit your screens. Let's do it together. Let's make the noise together. Let's make enemies together. And when they come, I'll fight them on your behalf. Hello,
Sybil. Sometimes I wonder if this is the wife I married. Now I have a house and I feel like a tenant living inside of it. And I think I've had enough, so I will seek a divorce. But hear me out. I've been married for less than a year. We have been together for 7 months, but we dated for 1 year. My wife has always been a party animal, and that's how I met her. But I thought she would change after marriage. But 1 month after being together, she went back to her default lifestyle, which is extreme partying. I have opened a boutique for this lady, but she never makes profits. All she cares about is to be at every party. And the most annoying part is that she uses the most of the money earned from the boutique to fund that lifestyle, and then end up restocking the shop. I'm tired of complaining. I'm tired of complaining about her character. She mostly, and the story there was the
what's that too? Until they post in the cry of
she mostly leaves home in the afternoon and comes back in the morning, smelling of alcohol and weed. She doesn't cook or clean, so I have hired a housekeeper. I can't even remember the last time I had sex with my wife because she disgusts me. I'm tired of people sending me streaks of my wife excessively grinding on other men in the club, drinking and smoking. This lifestyle can't end. I want a divorce, but my family wants me to be patient with her that she might change, and a divorce at this stage would be a shame to them. Matters of the heart.
Well, it's not saying anything.
I say, No, sometimes no wonder say, Obano worry, and I was worrying Nana. But if you pass, so leave it to set tenants when you feel now. Assembly church, money, but I'm not your pay. I will giant. I saw in the area now for 1 year. Now, they've been together for 7 months, but almost dating for 1 year. Now, before we meeting the wife here, party animal. Party be an erisias, so look be an erisias, one of the moon or the shannery. But not cancel away or ban investors. But after 1 month, worry, and we must say, I did not pay west. Or ban jumping from one party to the other. Now, bear man on what you will be able to see come out, we are lady no. A lady in Shamu or the Sika profits now and funding a party lifestyle. They wait to me pay no about and out to be pay if you know about the next day. We now sister ya fine and sunny wait near bone one and one day. It's a die friend in that crowd, meaning they really did because the real way none of the soldier. They really need their name and their own pride to from me down any of the wood feel. Not a soldier, but they push your force say unto the way they are not banner. As so Joe, I really intend to say I think it was my Christian form. That's the meaning.
I'm not sure I'll be the young boy. When I way out for welcome. Mommy, we're coming out for a while.
I don't think, first of all, funny mistake say. Or Virgin say, or worry lady no best because Subai day is Subai. Fine, in most cases, they must suffer from Subai, but entirely. It is this I wish in the party era, she was saying party is going to be part of her life. So you knew what to be married. It is as 1 year now when we say still by around society, I want to say because I not here.
But if this lady is your sister, would you advise her to change?
Oh, so sometimes when it comes to life situation or business, it is a change. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but life itself changes.
No, change for what?
If you change from your bad ways to your good ways,
which one is the bad way, Abna? Which one is the bad way? Is partying a bad way?
Partying is not a bad thing, but for you to party and leave your family and neglect your family.
What do you call family? Abna, what do you call family? My husband is a family.
No, Constance, and your husband and their family, but you're going to create a family with your husband.
Abna, we have not created a family. First 7 months, I am not pregnant. So what is your problem? Why are you saying you've neglected your family? Which family are we talking about?
Will you feel comfortable when your wife is all over the place partying? Look at what the guy says. People are sending him streaks of the grinding men. Will you feel happy?
But if people sending videos of my wife grinding men in the club, does it change her from being my wife?
Oh, but Counselor, will you be happy? Let's be real.
What do you call happiness? No, what do you call happiness? What do you call happiness?
You will be happy, but some people too will not be happy.
No, why shouldn't they be happy? Abna, why shouldn't they be happy?
But why should you be happy when your wife is all over the place?
So if your wife is not all over the place, where should she be? If she's not all over the place, where do you want her to be?
Oh, come on. You being single is different from you being married. So when you are married,
has she broken any marriage vows?
He has not broken any marriage vows.
So what is this? What is this ranting and talking? What is this ranting and talking? Now you become like a tenant. Who made you a tenant? Who made you a tenant in the house?
The man is not happy with it.
No, if you are not happy, no, if you are not happy, what do you do to be happy? You don't have anything you do to be happy. So if you do have something you do to be happy, I come on TikTok, come and talk, and I become happy. Then I get married to Abna. And Abna is now becoming the reason why I'm not happy. Are you okay?
So you should also find something that will make him happy, right?
Abna, nobody can make anybody happy. In this conversation, Abner, you are saying the girl should change. Change for what?
I'm not saying she should change. I'm saying she should tone things down.
Tone what?
Tone the yoga down.
How many times does she go to the club? Twice a week.
Every day of her class. Twice a week.
No, when she goes to the club every day, it means that she has enough time. She even opens the boutique to make money to the club. Abner,
Anyway.
she opens the boutique, makes money so she can go to the club.
But then she uses the profits and end up partying.
So what should she use the money from the boutique for?
Boutique never run it down.
Now why there? The boutique never why there? No, money there will be a boutique. I'm not this kind of onion night club. I got the dinner. Who have the sign? I will show you sabo. Now Oba na uni bi ohie ni amane nkwa se wo bi nti na amano. Now store no way away I to ade ase ye to bi shemu na on tibi nto shemu a ye kan le be ha atobu me.
And they don't expect the savage. So
what are you talking about? I don't get you.
It's a 50-50 situation.
Well, let me get this to you. I'm not watching you. It's a straight thing that I say 50-50. I am married to you. And this is not a behavior that is coming up after marriage. But this is a behavior and an attitude that was there before the marriage. So I got Abner, and Abner was a party girl. Every party Abner will attend. Abner smokes weed. Abner drinks. Abner makes sure that every day there's a particular club that she has a clearance for. So when it comes to Abner, there's nothing you can get her. If you hear they say Abner Kobokrono, it's not true. If you hear say Abner Kokuntopa, it's not true. If you hear Abner Akoyi the Hujina, Pastor B, it's not true. Or did you about it, it's not true. If you hear Abner is at the club, grinding men, drinking weed tea, drinking shisha, drinking akoteshi, it is no news. Because this is the Abner I married.
No, so I make her first. Me say them and when you mistake thinking say the woman will change because the one now the party like the woman now the
That's what I asked you. It's not bisa I said. If this is your sister, who a man has made a mistake to marry, what would be your advice for your sister? What now? What can the
advice to tone things down?
Tone down in what way?
Tone things down.
Abner, give me 3 things.
Married life.
Abner, give me 3 things that she should do that should tone the life down.
She should take care of the business. No money, we're making sure the money running business down.
Abner, hold on. No, one after the other. Abner, hold on. Taking care of the business. Did you hear in the letter that she doesn't go to open the boutique?
Oh, she does, but she uses
Number 2, hold on. Did you hear that she's not making profits in the boutique?
She's making profit.
So when you say she should take care of the business, what are you expecting her to do?
She should be restocking the business because
restocking with what?
With the money.
But if the money is enough that the profit buys one dress and she can't buy anything, do you think the man is taking care of the woman? Is she taking care of the woman? And all continue to live a certain life. Man, want to. It's not a bad one. You complaining. Why the casa? The wine the casa. Why the casa? It is the decision of the girl to change, and not because the man says she should change. Do you know why she's still alive? She's alive because she goes to the club. Do you know why she still goes to church? There are people that they are alive because every evening they go to church. So why do you come and stop them? Why do you come and stop them? Why do you say you marry them so they should stop what they are doing? Who are you? Which are you? Where are you coming from? Abna na gas. Abna gas nasa. Abna gas nasa ntemo.
And so you na I said cancer say behaviors be why you need to name it down kakra.
One day toning it down.
Cancer me for the say be way. Me for the say Marie sasa nti want me to me for sa na say I won't name it kakra. Want me to me for sa.
Me too from where ja ko no. Abna me si ja insano na ko no den.
Me on casa abna ja insano ko abna insano na no te so kakra why me pass so.
Na o te sunu minim dodo a no.
Because they be in the day no we advance be great back. What's abna? Maybe I can say to so kakra me why.
Na me enti me ka to abna ti be na on no so. Na o system na you used to one crate. What is so onim de be ya abna. Uba wale abna so be kunu. Uba wale abna so be kunu na. Le uba wale abna so be kunu. Wan wale wan ka ko peda wa rehab. Wasa na wuni. Tuno ba na ati wuni bo sha wuni mo eva. Ja tuno wuni mo bia ye di wo. Wuni mo eva. Last time we here that. Mo ba show this one na why to say wuni you don't know me anywhere please. When was the last time you saw me? If you knew me far back in 1995, how many years now? Do you know me? Do you know who I'm fucking? Do you know how many children I'm having? Do you know what I'm eating? Do you know where I'm working? Go and sell I know him. Yanko, Abna. And to say, I kasa. O sister kuno edi post bi abema mama na mama no afra say unua ba ne wale ni ko eni kuno ha ma bi yo ni kuno say unua ba na club no njae na obekọ aba na we mo ne ho abra ya nya ne den ofra unua ba na den na abeka akire no amna na me
akosia susu na sisi anu na pala bi me pa cho susu mama me ka akire
sister una wale mi kuno ka ba bu sense Sister, me say when I want me kuna sister. Me no one kasa say that. When I want me kuna kabe busen say you. Bema only me tia. Bema only me betina wo fie. Afa adua ne kotia yemre sister. Ukunu kotia yemre account ho. Sister, dey me fe mo na mo ni mo. Club bi ja me wo. Enya wona mko ti mani kakra be mo be fie adwuma ba no we mu na ti se wiase nyina be we sister hwe tam me tewa me wale ye na koti bia me hia video na be me ya me wale ne sister me ne o ka se ye wale busumi sompe ni o wedi me nu pe
internet now please over ware no
na me nim se na koti ne tie na se oba na adwo
so tete no the party won't die because they know has
sister oh can be a man where did it that sister many sound where did me crew that sister where did me crew that sister me moja men family crew mama no nya basa sister
no makacho sakusia if you want them if you want that if you want this war ya pamu anu aba wa yakusia
me twa mane mpame mi o me twa mane mpame me de magimani na de kemoshi me da si ofutu twa wale so wale sister
me da si akusia
no akọ o ma
me ko so wan frame ya ba besu
sister edumra meso me ni nua bia wo so na meso e gbasi se de so ni mai no akọ ma ye nyina wo yo me ti he unfra me da se me ntu sister abna fo oni kuna asem bia ho na ba ne se na me ni kuna wade ade ko ma sister abna no afra me wi na o kike bi kire me sa ade nya na wo me aka kire me ma ade no ma wade na mo pese me ni be nyi wade no mu sa For the call, so my question is, does this man has a case in this particular letter? Abna, does he have a case? Because if you tell me that the woman I married, now I look like a tenant in my own house, are you serious? What does it mean to be a tenant in your own house? Do you know what a tenant is? So if you are seeing yourself as a tenant, it's like the spies that were sent to go and spy the land. When they got to the land, they say, we saw the land. The land, we saw the grapes. We saw the milk and the honey. But we were looking like grasshoppers. You are seeing yourself as a tenant. You who have rented the house and married a certain woman into the house. Now you are describing yourself as a tenant. Mr. Man, are you okay? How do you describe yourself as a tenant? And why should a woman live in a house with a tenant who has gone to pay rent? Do you know how painful it is to live with a man who is acting like a boy? You regret and you drink. There is nothing proven enough that you are showing to this woman that should give her that particular assurance to change her lifestyle, not for you, but for herself. There is a level of life that you can live with a new spouse or with a wife, and the wife will start a life that will be very, very, very accommodating. But look at you. You're only complaining. And my family says, and my family says. Why are you frustrating somebody's daughter? What is the problem? Are you the only one who is married 7 months? What is it? If you don't want her, why did you come to marry her? She is a club girl. And you have to learn. That's what I'm saying. That whoever did your counseling before marriage has done you a disservice. Has done you a great disservice. Because what the issue is, the lady is going to club. She has not just started clubbing people. She has been clubbing. If you think clubbing is bad, you deal with the act of clubbing before the marriage. This is what I tell people, they don't get it. Whatever you see might not work for you, you deal with it before the marriage. You don't wait and after the marriage you deal with it. You deal with it before the marriage. If you can't deal with it, you don't go. Look, if you can't deal with it, you don't go into that venture. Don't go there. What are you going to do there? What is your locus in that act? But you allow the lady to feel free. It's like you find someone who is a Christian and is going to marry a Muslim and tell the Muslim girl that don't worry about religion. I will allow you to go to your church, and you too, I can also go to my mosque. You go and marry an SDA woman who believes that Saturdays are days we go nyonkoda biakoye, nyonkoda biakoye. What's the SDA for? And then Nambia, and then Nambia, SDA for area. And now Papa, SDA for we put NDA for and Nama, skills any whom what I said. And I say about maybe Kowari, or no SDA me, but on no Kowari, a branch SDA until I inquire, or SDA soup and non SDA soup. Now your elder about Quadio Namufia Akita Atrekesi. Oh, no, they are never new man said, what Bumrano Swana. And I elder they do with your Nancy stay. I yes, someone, why, yes, someone quine, and yes, one quine. And someone will picture my eating if you so, or the Atino say, hey, now we'll be the another Godassi. We'll be the another Godassi. No, but I can't say, Mikudi and the Banasana open the SCN. Why I want him in a council. And yes, swam, my papa is just upon a bar. Or buy and inquire one who has swung quining in their council and made their cultural ones. And yes, swine SDA, not SDA, not SDA soup, you call council. You did do one up and so maybe then I'm with your buy. Yes, sister, you are one and saying, Oye Guanshafo, Naso, according to Quambia, ancestors ordinance so, ancestors or this one a cry away. Nani Gunu, and one Mako Fabrins is here. Motion Namne Womina, and Nama and a Bonnie when I mean assistant their bomb fancy. And about Gubsasena, Nyanku Pompa, and Choir Unim said, NCCAD, and Mama sent Nanji Hasa. Ugun Yakanshafo, dear car, they may caca one here, no sister, be a jam ahead, and me here. But the Mr. Becan said, wouldn't you pass say, SD for a Sam? Nothing if it has said, what quarry SD, me after the Ubu Sam, I shall not sorry. That's what being so being Castle. Sister, Obiaka said Jawale. Obiaka said Jawale. Tell now we SDA now. And now I'm moving in SDA approved. They are FDA approved. They are more. Which I said. Me can say Jawale. SDA approved now. We FDA approved. Yes, sir. Yeah, we FDA approved. SDA approved. The American said. The American said. So when you say a day in Koye Mawa, man, come. Don't go to where you are not welcome. But don't get there and begin to set rules governing the unwelcome nature. SDA 400 nama skills ending. It wouldn't say omega-3 into salmon berry. Wouldn't say less fat into preconam and berry. What's it? You understand it? Not an SDA for money from my brother. SDA for the money from us. Who can we summer on farm? Oh, Abra, never Monday doors. Abra never SDA for the doors. And we are Christopher, and that's someone near Christopher. But now we don't you. When him says silver, I did not preconam SDA for Papa. What they can so more problem. No. Hey, some people are serious SDAs the way they behave as if they are more Pope than the Pope. Madam say. John, who we preconam? John, who we preconam? John, who we preconam? Who preconam and Kawafias, and who we preconam? And the only madam I had now we preconam. And the American, there are times that we move in the name of love, and we go and choose people that we are not ready to, as it were, adjust to live with them. We go to them and we are expecting them to change so that we can live with them. That's my issue. So this young lady's happiness is in the cloud. For example, if your husband comes and tell you that the way I come and mention your name on TikTok, she's stopping you from coming to TikTok. She'll be right as a husband. But what will she get? What does she want to get? She's going to get a woman who is going to be sad. Does she know what the TikTok is doing for you? Does she know the shaping you are doing to? Does she even know that maybe as we are speaking, you are still married to him because of TikTok? Does she know? So you see, everybody have their positive energy. In marriage, allow people, look, there is something they call 1 gallon with my wife. No matter how it is to my wife, when you see her that she's getting very weak, she has something she calls 1 gallon. If she holds a 1 gallon in 10 minutes, she'll be a very fine person with you. So why will you go and stop her from her 1 gallon? What is it? I mean, you meet a man whose friends are women. Then you come after marriage to make a law. I hope that now that I have officially been married, this thing that I see as nonsense will stop. What is the nonsense? Tomorrow, Adwaya wa downfall. Now, Vic, will care him. Now, Edward didn't come on. I want to have your full attention. That is why I agreed for you to marry me. So I don't want to come and fight with anybody. I don't want to be seen like a bad wife. So please, right now that we are married, I want you to cut away from Abna and these girls. Okay? In the first place, you are a foolish woman to ask for such a request with no apologies. Some will also come and tell you, I don't know what I did to myself. I have made a fool of myself for becoming your wife because I saw all these girls around you. My mind was that they were just normal girls around you. So after marriage, they will go far. But if I knew that you had something to do with them beyond what I saw, I would not have made this silly mistake of my life. To come and marry a man that is always speaking to other women. To come and marry a man who is seeking the interest of other women. To come and marry a man who will use other women's picture for his DP than my picture. To come and marry a man who will use other women's picture as their screensaver than my picture. Sister, if you make a statement like that to any man, for the man to still look at you and love you, then he has a different heart on this earth. Because when a woman tells you, I have regretted marrying you, she thought of it before telling you. So look at it very carefully. When a man tells you, I've regretted marrying you, leave it. And you're shame. But about me being a look at you, say, Menu who say Mavalo, meaning say, Namusi, and Utia, come and worry if you was you. Bema or back can't wait till I do. Or Bansu answer Abekasa say, so there are some demands we don't make when we become wives. There are some requests we are able to make when we are not wives and husbands. So if you meet a club girl who drinks and smokes weed, who drinks shisha, and you don't want a woman that drinks shisha, don't go and negotiate for marriage. And after the marriage, go and negotiate to stop the shisha. Can we have a chat about the shisha? Well, I realize that most of your time after work is spent at this blue bar. Will you ever stop this blue bar? You see, as for me, that this blue bar there, I can't stop it because look, they are my life. The work I do, if I close and I don't come and sit here for one bottle of gold, I have a doctor friend who goes to a certain bar, we call it Double Bell. Every evening after surgery, he goes to sit at Double Bell. And he can sit at Double Bell from 8 o'clock to 12. We only take one bottle of Gouda with friends. And I asked him, so why do you go there? He said, if I don't go there a day, I feel like I didn't come to work. Then they went to build a house in McCarthy Hill. And the wife, my idea was they should leave the government flat and go and live in McCarthy Hill. Because the wife wanted the husband to stop sitting at the bar. Because friends come to tell, hey, now who can pay Dr. Moore and I debut a point Juma. No, I got not bar Sadia. And this one, no, or bar a day, who can a day now, or Mefie. I don't know year, man. I don't know point Juma, those of the bar on him for now, or Dr. Moore, a whole senior surgery, specialist in Moore, we and for surgery. Now, Uti, Double Bell, or those who are done try inside her, who came up on Tia, or Tia Bontino, Srinning Croffosa. Now go and they gave the woman a lot of complaint. So the woman used all her resources, her strength. They had a house, they were building a house in McCarthy Hill, and the woman did everything so that they can move to McCarthy Hill. Now they moved to McCarthy Hill. The man closes, he spends more hours at Double Bell in Colligon than coming home. My issue is never ever think that you are going to marry somebody for them to change. You can't change anybody. You can only negotiate with them when you look. People that you don't love them, when you tell them things, they take it faster than those that you love. That is why it is said that people with counsel, we don't marry them. It's a protocol. As I'm speaking now, if I have any idea of going out with a brand, I should never add that to my counseling list. Once you come for counseling, you are disqualified for me to have any relationship with you. So I will never be able to have a relationship with anybody I've counseled before. I don't do it. It can never happen. Because once you become my client, according to our protocol, if I have a relationship with my client, My client will forever think that anybody who comes to me will become a victim. So it's a standard. You see, you can't eat your cake and have it. So I believe that this man's demand that the girl should stop the clubbing, otherwise he's going to divorce the girl. He has a problem. Let me go back to another part. He says he feels like a tenant in his own house. How can you rent a house and feel like a tenant? It means that you're not being the man in charge of the house. You are not. Now hear me. The other painful part is that he has opened a boutique for the girl, and the girl is using the money to club. Now let me correct this thing here. Men, and I didn't even come for anybody to agree with me. If you open a shop for your wife, hear this. If you open a shop for your wife, and your own is that she will take care of the things in the house from the shop, remember that you are a poor man who doesn't have vision. Well, you can say it's argumentative. I don't care. If you are able to open a shop for your wife, and you think that the money out of the shop should do something for the family, then employ your wife. Employ your wife, Majesty. Yes, you are making noise. If you think that you want to have accountability properly from your wife after opening a shop for her, employ her. Let your wife write an application for employment into the boutique, and let her agree that every month I will pay you 5,000. Work in my shop. So in that shop, you can hire and fire, so that your wife cannot use the children's school as an excuse. If the shop must be open exactly at 8:30 in the morning, your wife cannot say that because he took the children to school, he went for PTA, the shop was not open. So if you are a man who wants your wife to run a shop for you, not that she's running a shop, we are running a shop together. This shop is ours. But if you own a shop and you put your wife in charge, make sure that you are employing her to pay her. Number two, if you give a shop to your wife and you stock the place with items, and you did it because she's your wife, and you allow her to manage the shop, your accountability ability is lower. I know this will not go down well with a lot of people, but I know a lot of people who are open shops, and the women are using the same shop to take care of the house, and they are complaining that women are not accountable. Every man who is a husband can demand accountability, but can you demand accountability on what they are doing for themselves? For example, Abna is working on her own as Abna, who is my wife, and then I call her to ask her, and Tibusumi will pay our G, then are they here? What are you asking this for? Or not the bar a conversation. But say who will come maybe and say, Waketi, I would what they hear then? Now say you have $4,000 a month. And the $4,000 me Tiodi na message say it January ABC August no a year 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 months 4,000 times 8 months so me should see sure it says the sia kita base close to $1 million who are accounting. Send this the sia dey say me here go see ho na me bono obema wo sisi obesika enya oba wo sisi nisika is son say what do you know where you may be. Marriage is not partnership. It's a husband and wife business. The only person whose income must be known is the man. Your wife should know how much you earn, and so that she will respect the way you are running the house. So you are paid 4,000 Ghana cedis, but your wife receives from you 9,000 every month. Then she will know that you are a husband, a man who is in charge, a man who can control her, a man who can lead her. A husband who is a leader doesn't complain. Leaders don't complain. They make decisions. So why is this man complaining? Who allows such a boy to marry such a woman? So for me, I read the story, and I know many will not agree with what I'm saying, but I have gone through so much to realize that this guy's letter, he's making unnecessary demands. Change is gradual. Change is personal. There are people who I'm still accommodating in my life. I wish they would change one day, but there's nothing changeable about them. There's nothing, because whatever character they have, it is an imbibed character in them. And you have to live with them like that because you brought them like that on yourself. But keep on teaching. Maybe one day they will change. There are people around you who don't pray in the morning. Their itinerary is not prayer in the morning. Their itinerary is taking their phones and looking at what is trending. But I am forcing myself to let them know that go to your phone. But one of the things you should add to the trending is every morning you wake up, as you pick your phone, Father, I thank you for the ability to be alive. I thank you that my eyes can still see the screen of my phone. I thank you that I can still read and understand. It's not by force. Me in my house, I pray the whole night. I sleep 2 hours. I don't disturb my wife. I don't wake her up to pray with me. I was the one who was called. Yesterday, a young lady was having a decision with me. And I say, Obie Humia, or say, me couldn't bear so for me, couldn't bear so for them. Say, now, who are they, bear man? Why being said, Uber done so for you? Now, say, me. And see you because, when was the last time I saw this? Who is that? I mean, somebody just gave me a gunshot of money. Can you say thank you? Oh, Alima, these days I see you doing early morning videos at the beach and other places. Ladies and gentlemen, clap for Alima. It's a long time I saw somebody give me a gift. He just gave me a gunshot. The people who are giving me gifts right now, they have taken a decision because they realize that we are equal now, so they are keeping their money. Keep it. My boy, we did. First, move by a cry. Now, I don't know. I don't know what they are. When they on you, who let the dogs out? So this morning, let me share this with you. This morning, I went to the studio early in the morning. I went to 2 places in the morning. I went to my office to go and do counseling. I came back to the hospital to come and start doing some consultation and work. Then my sister and my wife came. They came to ask. My sister said he was coming to ask my wife a question and want to ask the question in front of me. And I said, "What is the question?" What am I using? I said, "What?" He said, "What am I using?" And they said it in Ghana. Because my sister came in the morning, and the time she came, it was around 2:35. The breakfast that my wife gave me in the morning was still in my breakfast bag. Now that she opened the bag, she's going to serve me breakfast. I say, "How? Where's my mother? Come and see what your son is doing." And was asking my wife, "Why can't you let him eat breakfast in the morning before he leaves the house?" He said, You say what? I should let your brother eat breakfast in the morning before he leaves. In what way? Leave him a table in the presence of which enemy? The guy is leaving the house early morning at 5:30, driving out. If you are not even in a hurry to prepare his breakfast in the bag, he will leave the breakfast for you and go and fast. While they were talking, I was only learning one thing in the two of them, their conversation. I was watching my sister see me as a brother, and I was watching my wife looking at me as a husband that she's serving. And I learned a lot within that short time. My sister is worried. My sister is very worried that the brother is not eating. My sister is very worried that the brother will get ulcer. But my wife is comfortable because she's doing her duty. Every morning, if I leave the house 5 a.m., she will do the breakfast for me. She was telling my sister, even the tea, when you do it and you don't take care, by 10 o'clock, they'll say the tea is gone bad. So I weigh the way the day is going to go. Then I do rice water. And he said, hey, you see, my wife's statement has made my sister realize that your brother is a difficult human being born by your mother, but somebody's daughter is managing him like that. You are a sister and not a wife. While we were chatting, at a point in time, she said, so all that we are saying, I'm not even listening to. Honestly, I was hearing, but not listening, because I know my wife is in charge of the conversation. And now I feel now, Becca, mammy, me pesa that me who say wa phone na mbeka say e mmea e so ti we ye ti ma na on no we ye kokoma na on no ade be chi no adwane ko enti bra me bere wa wade hu ni onye hu jimi sa de be ko papa mo because they all carry them through. Run and serve. You know what you bargain for. I am not a house type. I am on the move. I talk 3 times on the internet every day, morning, afternoon, and evening. When I close, you will see me on Prophesy. You will see me behind the man of God. We are doing service. When I get home, kaboda till 4 o'clock before I go and sleep 2 hours. This is what you came to marry. Why are you going to say you have to change? And remember that I'm your wife. So, I mean, who tells you that my wife is not doing sexual intercourse? And I guess I know that boom, and I'm one. How do you unite with your family? How do you? Please. I'm saying that whatever you go and carry as a wife or as a husband, learn to manage it. Don't come and change it. Allow the change to come by itself. And that is why you're asking for divorce. I think that this guy's divorce, if you ask me, Abraham, the lady must grant the divorce to this man. Otherwise, this man will frustrate this girl.
Okay. And what advice do you give to the lady?
She should continue clubbing until there's no more club.
Okay.
Because she has not complained. And yes, the other part in the letter was that friends have been sending a screenshot of the lady dancing in the club to him.
And just screenshot to streak and then Snapchat vibes.
If anything.
A streak. Streak.
So if friends can send you streak of your
Snapchat.
Your friends are able to send you streaks of your wife dancing and stroking people at the club. And that is your problem. You can't block them. You can't stop them. I mean, there's nothing you say about my wife that is true. Let's go.
Can I say something?
No, wait, we'll call you. Moderator will call you at the right time. Moderator.
What's the question?
Should a man divorce the woman?
Well, when it comes to a divorce, no, because you could take the girl out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto-ness out of her. And you know, what club? It's a club out of act actual. It's dating all these years as an hour. You never told her, say, at least tone it down or anything. When you want in area, that's what you like now. The one you know. It's like we'll be our dress a cook back at it. What dresses had what we know what professor open. That you know you can't change the way she dresses. It won't even change it. No unless that she decides that okay, my true baby, okay, fine. I mean changing them. 7 months is not too much to be changed, but Sana will
And yes, if she's my sister, I will tell her, just tone it down, dear.
Mr. Also being toning down. Toning down a thing. What will be the measures? Oh no, yes, you clap every day. And the toning down. On die we know. On die we know. No one sound one. And now memo farm.
No, it's not that. I'm just telling you, say every day I intend. If you don't know, it's bad for your health. Every good thing is bad. And too much of every good thing is bad. Every day you drink it, every day you smoke it. One way or the other, it is what because I tone it down. And then you are very in our work. Just imagine, last time now about to baby. What's not say to you? Because that time, when I leave you from now, not the way we are stop on the sound of it. Sometimes I don't say it. We are cast one night and now my not to make us will be done because of it, because we're fun because of it. He should deal with it somehow. I don't know.
Once you don't know, let's deal for your coin. I'm not. Young Kodo.
Majesty. Thank you very much.
Majesty, do you think this young man has a problem?
Well, he feels he has a problem. But then this would have been avoided at the time of courtship, because I did say when you are dating someone, that particular time in the time, you get to know your differences, what you can comply with and what you cannot comply with. And then you can conclude, so, okay, Nipa we met in Atla, and as any need to be in
Atla. Mama gift. Oh, and then $29 is go ahead. Majesty.
The mind of, oh, me worry now, me manasa. That one, it doesn't work because we are the data. And you want to mean but snaps now, then it is so yes, he or she cannot be herself or himself. It is like why prison depend. But like Counselor said, you can Majesty, I'll pause you for a minute. I'm saying to be bring this story and I said. I'm class in 10 Capra. Yes, I remember my story. No,
Abraham Mutia. Now you be a cheap dodo. Mutia.
Ah, really too cheap. Move against them, but they gave my Mary the story. The Majesty continue.
Ah, Link, release money. Link, give money.
Move against them, this was Mufamra.
Oh, Miss Cock was there. Yeah, what's a Miss Cock or so? Yeah, or once a kaya or the about what's on there? On the one nephew, Miss Cock was flowers in the open on the between the bar. Link,
forget the link. Alima to Gracie. Link.
Well, what is Alima to see a continue? Or if you have no one scan the wallet in the scale, you have no living bush. Majesty, go ahead.
Okay, so when a quick one, the story is about maybe I worry about it for 1 year now. We share no.
Hey, why did they have to know?
Miss Purpose.
Wow, thank you, my sister.
Lady near party animal before we were worrying. Now, Papa expect to sanka or balance after marriage, but 1 month into the marriage, no, Bana West or club or you will no breed of your no son. We be able to come up and Bana to one, they're not this kind of person who says it. It's a man is of a soldier. That's the story.
I'm going to ask you for the summer. Was your Bana when you are calling point you on Dini? The one you're not from empty. Bosumin soon is 7 months near Ondine, as I said, 1 year. And I'm down for 4 video as sending it somewhere, you know, or they nature a obi did got a chin to shimmy. I mean, I send video, and I come.
top na ma feel. They too catch it top.
I've been feet tipsa. Son of a well, big one, Majesty Corner, Thank you, Madam. Omada was or him, was here.
Hey, my madam, okay.
As I said, like, and that I also said, when you eat the web, the beer would have another your time for that man alone should also give you an idea of who the person is or what he or she likes. Nearby the work of my office and tread my only the bubble, when I was the interest, a honor one. Now to me, from the initial beginning, you let go, Jano, because it will never work. Remember who is argument is because if you are on media or your actress, then she acting a human while in a cassette, the Warina Memmanage because the Memman and so they are already movies who pen at the meeting. You already knew what you were doing. What this is what I'm doing before you found. And marriage cannot stop it because this is my career, this is what I've chosen. And to no matter how rich you think you are, you can set up in a different business, or you can, it is about passion. But I say, baby, and there is no amount of money that can take the heart out of that place. If you are one of my five, or do or minute, now I'm compromising. Now we're giant, but truly within and yet, but say, yeah, now what real not employees to know our minute, a young mission on ya is you should have a way or yes, obey it and come to go back to that line. And to me, master the same. At the initial stage of it, we stop about these things. We never be financial. Also, then you should know, say, he or she is not your type. What did the ship prepare to meet now is a woman of your dream in terms of the said or a man of your dream by appearance. But the inside will match what you are looking for. The inside is more important sometimes even than what you're seeing outside. Because this is two hearts coming together. The heart join, the mind will have to join, the spirit will have to join. So if it is negative, positive, it has to be that way. But at the end of the day, there must be an agreement at least 60-70% to be. To attend to me, but with what is happening now, the man has to keep one of which is what for me on yet mentally mature. And now I'm matured in the sense that he really didn't know what he was looking for. He really didn't know what he was looking for. And to some extent, what I can say, our really people are pressure to people because the outsiders are pouring in information that are not necessary. Obi na really and then the couple. It doesn't mean the husband is not aware, say, the year war. And it's a way of the year war. Now, the day in our wedding, if you are madam club, yard fan. Now, we will know club. I already know us. By yes, I can be back to a club, and I will be so you know, I'm ready to go. As you as a rush and come. I am different. To some extent, we should learn to keep away from people's private life in terms of their marriage. Sometimes you can just open the image now. You think and then you conclude. What you conclude in your brain, now what I think, I can give you a picture. You know what I said, partner. You what? Not anything like that. And I am Ghana for it, sir. I do a push up about your original. Kaka only the boy and that's only the blue and I said it will. Yeah, believe this. If you are living or you are having a relationship with an opposite sex, all men should go and sleep. All women should go and sleep. It is not true. It is not true. So I think and I take no be a man. With the boutique, I believe so. On the case of the boutique, man not to work. So I like to be free. But boutique, there's a idea no boutique. And I can bet you there is no amount of money or whatever you think we are going to give a baby in Panama free. And I won't say doctor. The idea I didn't have to still sit here spending more time than the piano office. But then you go at moment. What is the other thing at worse? So let's check very well. Know the person's priorities. The piano nature work, the piano nature work, or baby or the P. The piano was there. On person of the comment, I also be the piano how person already come to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which wife? It's not baby, I've been young. As accounts of the Janet is here. Good evening. Good evening. Made any activity and patrol. Because I want to say, guy Nankasa on one local fan across until I think he has to carry it because when he was any panel, so why no crowd was sharing with his hand. I think so. What he will do on the moment is on the he should try and defend the wife whenever they can ask him trainer. He should try and defend the day. And whenever on the sooner ever told him. But what was fun is idea.
No, defend her in what way?
Oh, me who here work now. Oh, sir, or cram me class or who? Mary dear, or pay nature palm, me cannot go sell me could be banana break. Try to defend it.
Now, who really are worrying on club, Sana, and Memadi of
Thank you.
Yvonne, thank you very much. In Crawford, is it Yvonne else saying,
No, you want to key.
I'm going to say Yvonne else. Oba na de bia onam club on win who say one man eh obi eba na ase na san
Kaza na this is an eti asa wo ko fa you
and dem say sin crofo be kan on your money
yes say all ka say adini the ferry into for him to be okay you try and defend her so that he and mass also come agree.
No, but how do you defend her? I want help. And you want me to defend? I want help. People should know that she's fooling.
Help no case of divorce. The only case wants me divorcing.
No, once the marriage is not going well, the man wants people to know that the thing is not going well. You can't keep quiet over a woman who is misbehaving in public. So how do you say
you knew about from scratch? Something you knew about from scratch.
I know, but it doesn't. Now people are bringing me the information. I can't defend her. They should know.
Onike is counselor. On carrying the cross, one fat cross near you, on they are not carrying. Onike.
It's like that's Useni Mumuache. Update your record. Update your record.
Link. Hello.
Link, where is the gift?
Ethiopia.
Hey,
I don't know how this app systems work to send that flower.
I can't send flower. Flower, the leaves.
No, like if you want to send a gift now, like I don't know how they would like my follow to place this, but it's still not going.
Okay.
Just go to the gift portion, you know. They'll ask you of your account details. So they share where and one
account.
Like my bank account details. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to use my mobile money and but then the mobile money account that is made available there was Telecel. It's not working anymore.
Okay, until the other say, man, how? Yeah, the momo. I ain't have a be it you. Yeah, then tell me, now you tell me those.
They call the question. You let your hand.
Maybe I when you do 100 cities and your friend say a bad book 100. You need 200, 100 minutes, you need 200. Abrama man na man ntem na ne refi.
Let go the number that.
Abna man ni ehwe wan fan ba wan be excuse. Bona man go man 0530 457 511 link. The over can you here?
My sister to be.
The over can you here to say scan 0530 457 511. Sikani ba metie mo ha bo misema mo se sikana bo and a majesty o maybe ase o kasana. Ya o siri to say sikani. How do you ever attempt me go link kasana go. And now kosania ba say mo so phone ko off.
Link is
And then abna ma obi kasana link ko send. Abna sikani me
any collection I say.
link send can link. It's a link on my mind. Oh yeah, one shey ya me be jo
Any collection.
Ebi kasani go.
AB.
Okoye meeting. Matesa.
AB why is it end of one?
Okoye meeting.
Oh.
Opamatade bi odi ko aweyo na okoye meeting.
Good evening.
Tessa, so how do you feel when I come and you don't come? How do you feel?
I feel so bad. I've been busy for a while now. That's why I'm so sorry.
Are you busy? Don't say sorry. Are you busy making money?
Yes.
How much are you bringing to the table? I know what you do. I am the table. Come again.
I'm the table.
And you still do doggy.
I tried.
How can a table be doing doggy? Because we use the table for doggy. So you are not a table.
I do tubanchi.
Oh, so you do tubanchi, you don't do doggy.
Yeah.
I say Utumuwa. Why are they? Scanner when you have a bibra. Tubanchi.
I feel like the urinal, so between Nakasana, they go for counseling. Now, on down. Also, no, did they have a discussion about it before the marriage said, maybe a PPA no, you worry, we are, they say about from Kakra, baby. Because it's no be honest, not it. I used to go out a lot, but memory, you know, nobody.
Just actually. I'm not linking 100 now, why? Born someone. Sana nidi anka sanka so yende. Idi yende. Idi okra na da che no. Se onye skaka kra ka di o ma mi hu obeye MP. Link kasa ni anko na later na test. Test. Test for sika na bra na link kasa. Uni bebre 100 penalty ati kasa tie why.
Kasa tie. Minya baby ana. Okay, so I think based on the narrative, I think the character the young man is exhibiting, I acquire to say a mess, and like what you would call the cabbage man behavior.
The what?
Because how do you?
The what? Cabbage men, link. I don't know. They be about line this one now. Who got cause confusion? Who go swim brofo in your man? Not the happy. They are cabbage men. Cabbage stew. Bebo di cabbage stew. Some na Canadian or they cabbage men.
You see, this man wants to take a lion and turn it into a sheep. And I don't really see. This is not a character befitting of a man.
Okay.
At least as a man, you need to have a foresight of whoever that you are marrying. You need to also learn to take up responsibility.
Okay.
You don't go for a bar who name said this is the caliber of woman that she is, and then later go with the intent set to become something else. At least can you know most of this can you mean say meaning this guy who is a bad boy, meaning the Quacotina Mashi say meeting as Sana. A man most of the time no better. So if he's gone for it now, he should just deal with it.
Okay.
If he's calling out for divorce and the woman wants to, she should give the guy the divorce. If she's not interested in the divorce, she should just stress the hell out of this young man because he doesn't have sense. Oh yes, he should just stress the hell out of this young man. He doesn't have sense.
He should stress the man, your fellow man.
Oh yeah, he should just do it.
Oh, Link.
Now, no, like, counselor, how do you see a lion and grab a lion, go and put it in your room and expect that it's not going to eat you up? And now that the lion is beginning to scratch you, you now want to make the whole thing look like you didn't see it, or like you were not aware it was a lion that you actually taking to your room. I just don't get what this young man wants to do.
So she should punish. The lady should punish.
If the lady wants out of it, it's fine. If not, she just stress the hell out of this young man. Next time we'll see answer. And no more back and so almost finishing answer.
Let me that's a pass. What to remember and buy for some my bread. You should stress the hell out of Abnawatsi. Abnawatsi. Tessa. Yeah.
Me crash me.
Now I can't want it.
Hey, the lady should stress the hell out of the man.
Because he's a cabbage man.
It's true. Cabbage and carrots. Carrot man, cabbage man.
If a man is,
I think on the more serious note, all reason why your man is to pay peace.
They're not
you never know.
So help me approach the woman. I want you to act as the man. Majesty, wait. I want you to act as the man. You are going to have a conversation with this lady. How should this man approach the wife?
Maybe one day you go out with her.
The outing you don't like. You mean the outing you don't like, you should follow her to the outing.
You have to understand it. You can't just tell her to stop doing something she likes.
Okay.
Link Jaisa, yes, you're real. They're okay. Hey, Obiawa is some of the association. Yes, I said my so you go.
And I said, yes, you say my go. I have branches so go ahead. On why then?
And it's a say of the so go ahead and so no.
It's the honor or Nimsa what the guy or Kayen.
If she knew the person die of an country.
And that's all the way. Onwa on your man 7 months. One and I ask you. A trade that Usi would be a son so worth Jimmy call Tessa.
But maybe follow her one day to maybe Okono and have a conversation with her. Okay. You find out the things she enjoys when she goes out.
Okay.
And now if some of those things can be brought home. If she's drinking in the house, you can control it. You know the amount that she can take. Only one into maybe baby they'll still come back to you. So find out why exactly she's going out. Then you know what you can do about it. Listen, crack, you're telling her, say, Onjai. That one there is difficult. Sometimes you just want to rebel. And you catch him say me jive and I don't know more. So reason with the girl or the woman or the lady, reason with her and know why she's doing that. A Jumana or this can so no Monsana and all that. No, if you're not said Jumana and yet dear, they need you home. She's just doing it for you. So she knows like you won't say anything. Find out what she's interested in doing. If you're a school, also say by force on your business and on your day. So they need to see a counselor, they need counseling sessions. I don't know if they even did counseling before they got married. Because some but the beginning said there's a limit to everything. If you have the wisdom to approach the situation better. So I think that's it.
So you think that you recommend for them to go for counseling before the divorce?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Tessa.
Yes. Even if they will divorce, even if the last straw, they have to divorce the panel. To become better persons for the next people they meet, so they have to go for counseling. Yes.
Because at the end of the day, they can only divorce after 2 years. Their marriage is less than 2 years.
Maybe they'll be separated. So even if whatever they want to do, I beg them, they should go for counseling sections.
Okay. Thank you for your advice. Are you going to do gift or more?
Yes, I'll do more.
Thank you, my Lord. You understand you more than me. Abnawaneko.
Alima.
Yay, Alina in the forest, Alina on the sea, and a play in Colombia and Alina Edu. Cotton common, and for to know you cotton common. Alima in our farm.
I will. That's that.
Yeah.
What? I'm talking. Now I'll tell him. I about way the baby way. Obviously, so much with that, no.
Oh. So the end of prayer.
Because dear for just have mistake with
Obia, when you show the piano power, we see the piano piano, and then now come for tears.
My man can see me, let it be all retreat center. And I watch my has said.
Well, why? A woman can see.
Magazine village is a very nice place.
Catch and say, oh, mommy, 2 years, why? Now, we say, we shall December.
So he says he needs 2 weeks. He wants to come in December. The counselor, I told him about your place.
He wants to come here?
Yes. No. It's the opposite now. Before the case is on to it.
I mean, oil for corner. And the oil and gas. Okay. Hey. Yeah, from the America, bro. Mati. Can I say Mati? Oh, okay. So let's have a chat behind the scenes and see. I want to do a retreat for the singles and the married. I want to do both. I won't do for the married alone. I want to do for the singles and the married. A retreat for the singles. Everybody wants to do retreats and they do for the married. I want to do for both the single and the married.
At the same time?
Yes. I want to camp both the married and the single in the same place.
Okay.
So if the center is good, we have good numbers, we'll direct the traffic to Magasim and let's come have a nice time there.
Yes, we can. It's really a nice place.
Okay.
We have and we eat from the garden.
Oh, okay.
You know, high solar. It's really nice. And it's just on the big one.
Empower. What I say, and we have a trade or one visa. About resort one year, she said,
And I just said them, and I said, you realize in the honor so that the pressure on a video.
Matthew. Yanko. If somebody chops somebody's husband, is he your husband? I live a year point. Yeah. Case be a no mechatro of 60, how many years? 46 years. 36 years. Why for 36 years?
36 years.
Why for 36 years?
I
what bread? What bread?
I say.
What bread?
You suffered.
Send you we jawali sao. Why are you? 36. Why are you? Easy.
She's busy. She's very busy. Until now, until she done some evidence.
So she made herself busy to avoid the actions in the marriage. Why are they? Why are they?
No, she's a busy person.
Nyamisha, why are they?
A very busy person.
She got. We did discover Fedim man said you discover why are they? Yeah, what political? Now, on any one
the last one cry. Your last son is how old? 32 years.
Mama, so
almost 30.
No, some who are in Camden, waiting on Abressa. I mean, she doesn't say, oh, we.
Well, good day, Rebecca.
But the higher parent to be
say, our arena at that just here.
A branch of so Java, let's again clap too much.
Now, how long have they been married?
As a Siomania, 7 months.
Hey, and number 3.
I live.
Now me TV visa guy no she already know what club. Yes, sir.
Oh, and yes, I feel again club you. That has been her life. She enjoys going to the club. But a guy thinks that after marriage she has to stop the clubbing and stop the weed and the drink.
He thinks.
Yeah, that's his expectation.
Well, Mama, I mean alternative. Yeah.
No, he's not created an alternative for the clubbing. But remind yourself
that is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In Tinipan, I mean, what feeling does she get there? What can he also give?
Excitement.
What can he also give to replace that? Not deliberately say what not now. And then person who die club no continue here we are. When they show team now, no. And I say now person was the son, and I say one person of them. There are very nice ways of creating something for her in the house that will give her idea.
Like give him 2 examples.
I literally lived in the nightclub for about 5 years or more of my life.
You yourself, Alima.
Yes.
Were you working there?
What I say?
Were you working there?
No, I wasn't working there. Not be a homeless.
Wow.
Not be a homeless. Sometimes you bet transport.
Because you don't have anywhere to sleep.
But then, yeah.
Okay.
Tell me, sir.
Wow.
And I mean, you are mommy, no more to know so no. Send me responsibility, said then you. Because like I was a sibling bribery.
Yeah.
They are very, very, very serious.
Yeah.
This is happening, you know, and know to me convince him we are falling in life, ma'am. Wow. Until at the point in the street in my shit, so I only felt safe in the nightclub. Wow. Because there are people there. That's like my man, so now I'm for South.
But you were in the club?
In the club? Yes, in the club. At the chair, now we confident here. Even be a how for the garden. They have some bathrooms there which are 20 pesos.
Yeah.
Tapona ya woni below. Yeah, say a Alaka Samina Kakrata Limama. Now my question when my pejari and the advances na message sana.
Wow.
Away now me come baby too.
Wow.
Yes. And see, there were one na me fake club. I said the about environment, you know. I miss the music. I miss minimal sound.
Wow.
I miss the atmosphere.
Wow.
Intimate club. Me worry me going around the club.
Wow.
It's 2 car free. Club for a day. And I could remember no matter if we were refused out of the revenue.
Wow.
You know, I just the feeling.
Wow.
But that kind of thing. It's a man me club, me walk we go school, and me fuck every weekend. Let's not pass my massive, my clubbing. Now me go back Monday, but that will pass.
Wow.
Yes, it's just that say me go be branch. It's been a while.
Feeling the call and
but for my busy.
So that's the alternative you are talking about.
Yes, it is your banner has the Vivian Mana FBC. Bad man over Mama Night, so open here, waiting in for you know, you can create something. Maybe I don't know what is the excitement, the two of you, what kind of company can you give each other? Well, you don't know what your fan is says something, and what's the dinner with your pay? Over to my partners, a person in the team. Send your home money feeling. And then Piana did I am what's out with your village, and I am bad. I am say, creating the war where was it not anymore? A yard, the other man, the Yaji, and the 18 money give more, you can say, effect in the ground. Has certain effects on your money, no ban on your map. Well, what you know, but what I'm saying is that want to be for city permanent son. Nipa best son after one casa. If you listen, best son, and I should do our best son brand.
So your husband did he have a problem with your going out to the club? Did he affect your marriage?
He did it.
Oh, okay.
He did it. He doesn't really care. So now he just wants me to feel things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we have a person before. I mean, and I said, they be animal sorry in a club. If you're not this, I may catch you in Maria. I think the end of one you know, to be anything for what is done. I didn't catch it as a one-stop shop. The man who feeling like the view of Viviana should be able to provide. No, catch up sending to me, yes, I see no matter. But I was still trying to be a married woman because if you ain't near Pontiwa, at the age of like 40, in the street is at age 28.
Wow, thank you. Wow. Wow.
Do you know what made me look at endless roaming about?
Wow.
But that would be a
wow.
Because
so you think that when the man makes this girl busy, a lot of solution will come. So he's thinking that the boutique should be a busy thing, but the boutique is not busy.
Feeling now money if you want. Why is she living the house in that place? You can live in another feeling.
But right now he's very, very pissed off because he's not even having the interest to have sex. It's on divorcing. On divorcing.
I mean, so because obviously it looks like or it will be I've met such people before. Maybe a maybe for school, the school program here for years or something like that. That idea is showing the class. That idea the top one that they look at the baby. And I'm scared of the baby. And I'm in a program. I mean, a program. Now, because now, judge my knowledge. Judge the show, I know so. Maybe someone in the number of prayer media connecting now me person the first what was on no me no excuses. Me sometimes the club time but I still had that thing. They were listen to PSP. So listen me no no one friend me say but it's a club. I say yes because I'm the new one. So why is this? And I'm the person that's why I went there. Oh, my sister, what you want to be? You see, maybe I was sure I'm in the dress now, the number. What were you expecting? Or maybe to be shop for baby, I'm a careful. And yes, it will like now, who live for what you see. Maybe I will give it young and anything. But the one can come with anything. But no, say this is how I am. And every single day, the Saturday is to me. Official that they know that they will not put it. This is how I feel like this. I don't need those against boys. And then for me, what love I make this
Matthias said,
we say that independence, fine. What did the oil and I say, we are cool with this. Fine, we cannot prove this. What alternative will you give that person?
Okay.
What are these? You don't command and control the person to change.
So he should create an alternative or seek for help.
Exactly.
Okay, I get your point.
From the beginning, we need some for counselors. Doesn't care about her business, she doesn't care about the man's business. But see what money here in our team. When the man needs her, they meet and they have fun and do whatever they want.
Wow.
It's lucky magic. I mean, if you put it in Nana or 5. Some say, hey, there you mean to be yes,
oh, okay.
She was about no longer say yes, I'm not going to Matthias. He said, means slavery be one way with you. There are people like the next council I went to, was so about you was baptizing me, so there are people out there. Said, how who want for help? Why are you not situation now it works? We can one stop
At the Abranti, I will tell me, no money at 0277. Alima kind of crutch now 609 644 0277 609 6. Remember, Warren here and son of one ma am a big chipai. Hey, at the pa, hey, at the pen, I mean, who watch a middle. If you have a body, a chipai white. Last bus, Abna one AB collection. What's about? AB. When we watch some man, alternative. Anyway, we are young Casa. The actual retreat now. AB correction. AB correction. I'm not AB correction. Okay, I'm not so. In conclusion, I think that there are diverse views here, and I won't say anybody's view is wrong. But if you are getting married to anybody, spend time to know yourself. Spend time to know them. Don't ever think you know people completely. Never look for people you know completely to marry. Marry people you don't know them all the way. You know them partially. Well, the time is up for the boy to live. But I want to tell you one thing. Never think of divorce without thinking of counseling. Counseling help. Seek for counseling first before you attempt divorce. I know it works. I've met people who have 2 days to go for divorce, and I asked them to give me 7 days for counseling. Today, they are still in a marriage and they are okay. They are okay. I say, why late? My gift, member top, maybe pong. So thank you very much, Abna, for your support. Tomorrow morning is another day. I'm going to do a road show tomorrow.
Honorable, I also hear friends of TikTok. They are this is a trainer counselor about Honorable.
Why are some now okay?
Honorable, I said I'm making.
Where's the SDA for some?
I will send it to you. Don't worry.
Because the trainer counselor about
oh. SDA for some. Right. No good. No good.
I'll send it to you. Don't worry.
How far is the money for my phone? I know when you.
So far, okay. Since you brought it up, do you want to talk about it before we leave?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Good night. If you want anything, remember that you need Makwe ginger honey chips. 0277609644. Makwe ginger honey chips in bottle. Now we have it in powder. And if you are in America, get ready to get your own on 862-215-2007. As I speak to you, from next week in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Makwe ginger chips will be in Abu Dhabi, Dubai. We are spreading the business. Everybody who wants to be a distributor, I don't have a distributor in Italy. I don't have some in Australia. I don't have some in Hungary. So which country you are right now, any country you are, you want to be a distributor of Makwe ginger chips, the profit is big. Order for yours and let's have a business. Thank you very much for supporting me. I'm amazing. Doctor, thank you so much for starting a business for us in Dubai. I need more. Alima, Takrade must get you doing this business. Alima, order for Makwe ginger chips and you will sell it and make good profits in Tadi. Emmanuel Mohammed started, but he's not able to sell. So I don't advertise him again. Order yours, Alima, and start selling in Takrade. You will make people live well because Makwe ginger chips will give you good health. If you're watching me and you're going through menstrual cramps, don't use any medication. Go for MSP30. MSP30, your grandmother, your mother is feeling hot flashes for menopause. Order for MSP30. Finally, let me invite all of you to Born to Prophesy. That is ending on the 18th of August. Started yesterday. I'm going right now. My time is up. And hopefully, by the grace of God, you'll see me online again at Born to Prophesy. If you want to have a good counseling with a good counselor, call me on 0277 609 604. Link, thank you very much for the data money. Tessa, I know she will do it. If you also want to release some gifts for me and it's not coming because you can't do gifts, Remember, the Mumu number is 0530 457 511. 0530 457 511. 0530 457 511. Madam say bye bye. Madam say bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Facebook, thank you very much. YouTube, thank you very much. Divorce cannot be the answer. The man must sit up and hold the bull by the horn. Thank you.